ready, dressed for action, and ready to deliver. My name is Sheyala once again. Akimobe is making a return, and Emmanuel Dasalu as well is also keeping his place in the team today, while Moses Ojomi actually drop out to the bench. So there you have it, guys. It's nice to have you back. What a weekend that we had.
You will cast yourself.
Why, guys?
It's good to be back in the studios. I don't know how I'll continue to trust you guys after what you did. We've been sharing this studio for the past 2 weeks. And then
first of all,
let me speak.
Okay. You have the floor.
And then there is this man you guys are having behind my back. And then you sit close to me like this, and you couldn't at least try to share me a tip, just so I know. But then it's fine. There's a saying that if you cook for a community, they go chop and finish. But if community gather, cook for you, you don't go chop and finish.
Thank you.
So it's good to witness what I everybody that was there to surprise me.
Akim is blowing proverb now. You know why?
He has joined. He has
joined the league. He's an elder.
He has joined the league of elder statesmen.
Congratulations once again, my man.
Yeah, thank you very much.
May this journey bring you more food.
I want to use this medium to appreciate everyone to come.
Absolutely.
I really appreciate everyone. Thank you very much. God bless us all.
Yeah, you're nice. You're good. And shout out to Chef Talat as well for pulling that one off. Imagine as well, it was a big weekend for you. Yes, I saw Madam, the look on her face, assistant birthday boy.
Yeah, my birthday mates.
Yeah.
Well, thanks to Akim, and we had a very good weekend. And the moment we left Akim, the weekend was still very loaded, getting to look at what was happening in the world of sport, FIFA, FIBA, then you go to the English Premier League where the title race is almost over. As far as I know, you will not agree, but I think
no. When City failed to beat West Ham, I wasn't even thinking about Arsenal. I was just thinking about Akim. Hey, Akim.
So I saw something interesting over the weekend, and it came from Adagula for Real Madrid.
Absolutely.
It was a screamer.
What a strike.
It was a world-class strike. And then, of course, we also had to monitor and keep tabs with the Serie A, where I thought Milan would
capitalize.
Thank you. Thank you.
But
they blew it.
It is what it is. I just love the fact that the world of football is actually delivering the goods as far as interesting results are concerned. So like Emmanuel said, the title in England looks more like maybe over now because Manchester City failed to beat West Ham United over the weekend as well. But before we go into football proper, let's quickly talk other sports. So we started the show with the highlight of the India Wales finals. That was between the former world number 1, now world number 2 Jannik against Daniil Medvedev, another former world number 1. So the game actually ended in straight set in favor of Jannik securing his maiden title at India Wells in California. And I feel sorry, for Daniil Medvedev because of the fact that he played a very, very good tennis against the world number 1, Carlos Alcaraz, snapping Alcaraz 16 matches, winning streak. Not unbeaten, winning streak. Yes, okay, you may be right. There's no draw in tennis.
Yeah,
in football,
exactly.
You have to win or lose. You have to win or lose. So after doing that, he went into the finals against Jannik Sinner. Believing that he can actually pull off another great upset, but Sinner was a bit ruthless and more determined, that Carlos Alcaraz. But then, when you look at the results, you definitely know that Daniil Medvedev actually gave it everything, gave it all, but Sinner was just destined, to win the India Wells title. So for Jannik Sinner, he has now won in Toronto, one in Cincinnati, one in Shanghai,
all six
hardcourt Masters 1000. He has won it all, just at the age of 24.
Amazing feat, amazing performance from Jannik Sinner. There is a reason why you alternate world number 1 and world number 2 between yourself and Carlos Alcaraz. But for me, I think I'm most impressed by Daniil Medvedev. We have actually gone, most of the time we always go at him for, most times when it matters, he fails to turn up. Times where you want to count the number of Grand Slams that you have won, because we felt that after the likes of Novak, Roger, Rafael Nadal,
it should be the one
in contention, only for us to find Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner claiming everything available. So I think he came into the Indian Wells with a new spirit. I saw a number of players who actually did well, but if you look at the performances that they give out, especially against the big boys, take for instance, I think Jack Draper played against Djokovic. I think we had the clip the other day where Djokovic was panting on the court. It was a very, very draining one. I think it lasted about 3 hours to 45 minutes on the court. Then you have Daniil Medvedev, who also had to fight against the likes of Carlos Alcaraz. It's never easy for you to beat Carlos Alcaraz, especially when he is in his element. Then getting into the finals, I think he did everything possible. It's just that the nature of the sport, it doesn't reward nearly there.
It doesn't try. It doesn't.
It's a brutal sport.
It's a brutal sport.
It's an individual sport.
It's just one of that sports alongside table tennis, Akeem.
Winner takes all.
Yes, where you go to, there is always two outcomes.
Yeah.
It's either you win or you lose.
It reminds me of the press conference for Aryna Sabalenka before the finals at the Indian Wells. She said it straightly, and she said it point blank. She said, I am not going into this finals to lose again. Because out of
she almost lost.
She almost did, but out of the previous 5 meetings in finals, Rebecca won 4 and she lost to 1. So it means that going into that one, there was a lot of pressure that this person or your opponent is clearly better than you. But she came out at the press conference and she was saying it categorically that I'm not going into this final and I'm not going to lose. I don't know where that energy or that mindset came from, but that's the mindset that you need.
It was a difficult game between Sabalenka and Rybakina. But
it will definitely be a difficult game.
A difficult game. It was because you could see that the momentum is on the side of Rybakina. And she's confident.
You look at you even look at the players that she has met on the road to the finals, and you tell yourself if she could dispatch all of those players, then going into the final is going to be a very, very hard one for Aryna Sabalenka. But absolutely. Trust me, it's hard court. Aryna has also won. I think she won 3 times on Australian Open. That's the January season opener. Then you also know her antecedents.
She has lost back-to-back final.
Yeah, she has lost. I think she lost to Madison Keys
and so Rybakina as well.
So for me, I think for Daniil Medvedev, going back to the men's divide, I think I look at all the players available. I look at Carlos, I look at Jannik, and I think we were saying it last year, when you look at the calendar and you see these 2 guys sharing all the Grand Slam titles. And now they go into 2026 with the same motivation. I personally want the Greek god, Daniil Medvedev, to actually go ahead and lay his hand on at least maybe 2. The
problem with
the Indian Wells. The Indian Wells is the next rated to the all of the Grand Slams. At least maybe 1 or 2.
The problem with Medvedev is
well, for me, you cannot take it from Sinner.
Absolutely.
He won the competition, not losing even 1 set.
Yeah,
that's incredible. So if you are going to lose to the best, and that's fine. Yes. He came into the final in an incredible way. That's what we are saying now. But also, you're meeting somebody that had a very interesting
good run as well.
So it's fine. If you're losing to somebody that you deserve to lose to, then you live to fight another day. That's absolutely fine.
I agree with you.
So I don't think you should feel bad or feel too sad about the loss.
I think I agree with you, because Sinner is the guy who has actually won back-to-back Masters 1000 titles now without dropping a set. You know, so it says a lot about his
historically is only behind Novak and Federer.
Yeah.
So that's incredible. If somebody like beats you,
you should be happy.
You should be happy. That's a bittersweet compliment.
But I think what we are saying is Daniil is 30. Senna is 24.
Alcaraz
is 22. You know, he has limited time compared to these guys. You know, but it is what it is. I saw a comment after he lost in the Australian Open, and somebody said, when you are on the court with Daniil Medvedev, you don't even have to do too much. Just make sure you take him to rally. You know, return every serve. Return every serve, and you see Daniil pissing on himself. He's not the guy that can actually stand under pressure. We've seen it several times, you know, losing his cool and all of that. But so congratulations to Daniil. We want to see him back play very, very good tennis. Also giving the two big boys a run for their money. So obviously he's going to go home, like Akeem said, thinking about the incredible run that he had in India Wells, beating the world #1 along the line. It wasn't just a fluke. It was a very, very deserving win for him right there. So, okay, let's leave basketball now. So let's leave